What's going on, everybody? This is Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds. Today we've got the RG Nano from Anbernic, and we're doing a live stream. I'm going to answer your questions, as many as I can get to, and we're going to give our first impressions. But this thing is teeny, teeny, tiny. Oh, first I suppose that I should address the elephant of my face in the room. Yes, I lost a bet to Russ. No, he didn't buy the Chick McNugget. Yes, I had to shave my face. I admit my defeat. Good on you, Retro Game Corps. Very good. Now, let's look at this handheld right here. Enhance! How you guys doing out there today, tonight? All right. This thing is Teeny McTinerson. We got a little case here. That's right. I saw the brown leather on here, and I'm like, we need to get some funk going on. I like this case though. Ooh, nice little box. Okay, this is the magenta one. I would say more of it's red. Right, the big Reddit shutdown. You know, we even shut down our Retroid subreddit, Powkitty subreddit, and Anbernic subreddit for 48 hours. Our subreddits are down. So sorry, everybody. Most of Reddit is down right now. That's a whole bunch of kerfuffle I'm not going to get into on the live stream, but yeah, it's inside the box. That's right. Ooh, we have instructions. Color instructions. That's fancy. It is chicken. I'm gonna have to get the chicken McNugget out for a size comparison. Look at this. Oh, it's so cute. Look how tiny this thing is. Oh, that's adorable. Wow. Look at that. Aluminum shell. I thought this was going to be plastic with like a spray painted aluminum. I like the grooves on the back. That feels good. Apparently this lights up. You have left and right, D-pad, good pivot there. Teeny tiny. Look how big my thumbs are in comparison. I mean, I have big thumbs, don't get me wrong, but that might be a bit cramped for me. This comes hot on the heels of the FunKey S and the Q36. Those were both other handhelds that used the same setup and chipset and even the same software. So that was the clamshell for the FunKey version, and then Q36 was like a Sega Game Gear horizontal one. So now we have the vertical, and I gotta say, just design-wise, I think I like this the best so far. Has the skittle buttons from the RG405M. Start and select is rubber. It looks uncomfortable. Yeah, it's a little bit ribbed for our pleasure. Oh no, and demonetized. Clicky L and R. A little bit of a bump out there on the back. This has a 4-watt rating for charging a 10,050 milliamp hour battery, lithium ion. Says model RG Nano. It's just smaller than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be just a little bit bigger than this for some reason. Let me get the McNugget out. Oh, McNugget. This is the closest thing I can compare it to. Retro Chicken. That's right. Now, not only does it come with this awesome keychain. No, you thought that was everything? You ain't seen nothing yet. Look at this. That's right. This, my friends, is a USB-C to 3.5 millimeter headphone out jack. So we could use, for instance, these headphones, which are VE Pro Supernova, I think they're called. They're from Venture Electronics, which we've been using these on the podcast for a while. But headphones pair really well with this little device, apparently. So there's an MP3 player in here, so I'm excited to try that out. And now you get this like fun little dongle, you know? You can kind of dangle it like that. Look at this retro style case again. Yeah. Damien, exactly. Can't have the dongle in there. So cute. Little Anbernic logo on the side. And let me get that McNugget. This is a collector's piece, so I keep it in the box at all times. Yeah, can we do the MP3 player with the screen off, Damien? We want to know. Oh, yeah, it also comes with a USB-C cable because you're going to need that probably. Not that you don't already have 1,500 of them lying around the house, accumulating dust and spiders. But look at this. So you can put this on here. Our background music today is making me feel just a little extra groovy. Is that still cool to say? Do people still say that? Just kind of want to vibe on the stream for a minute. So we got that. And this also has a lanyard. So we're going to put these two head to head. And get it off my car keys here. Oh, this fits in the case, Damien. Tubular-tastic. I feel like it would scratch it. I guess if you take it off and put it in there, and you could probably actually fit this in here, right? Yeah, you could. That's fun. Okay, we got to get the chicken one on. Okay, I don't know how this... Oh, it must have had another attachment somewhere I lost. Oh, the ring on the case. Oh, nice. Anyways, so this has a keychain. We have a lanyard keychain here. I mean, actually, these are about the same exact height. If anyone wanted to know. The chicken's just a little bit longer. It's half a McNugget. Actually, you could fit 4 of these on this McNugget. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is too big to carry in your pocket and like enjoy when you're out and about. These are the right size. This is a little bit... I don't have a FunKey S with me, but a FunKey S clamshell is going to be same screen size, but it's a little more compacted, a little bit thicker, since it has to have that top case that flips down. The Q36 is actually a little bit bigger than this. It's going to be... You can watch Russ from Retro Game Core's video, but it's going to be about that big or so. Problem why this isn't my main daily driver is because it's a really crappy piece of e-waste. So I'm going to... But I still cherish it. It just... It's not good. It's not altogether fun. Same reason I don't really play that. That's just a fun meme handheld to have. Good to pull out at a party and say, hey, look at this thing. Party guests go, you don't live here. And let's see, what else do you guys want to see this compared to? How about an RK 2023 Black Edition with Wi-Fi? Yeah, we'll take a look at pricing here in a minute. And then here is the funny playing Retro Pixel Pocket. Yeah, let's take a look at the specs. Okay, so this arrives, as of this live stream anyways, this arrives in 10 hours and 8 minutes. So sale starts on Tuesday. Wow. So we had thought, and Russ had tweeted this out too, that it was going to be Wednesday. So this is actually going to be maybe a day earlier. It says it's 10 hours away, so let's see. Where does that put us? $3 a.m., something like that, Pacific. $60 initially. After 48 hours, that's going to go up to $65 plus shipping. So, and you have 3 colorways. You got the magenta, you have the purple, which looks like the 353M purple. So it's going to look black, gray, purple, depending on the light. And then the blue. The blue looks really nice, but I think I like magenta red the most. Yeah, that's really nice. We have links, of course, to this in our description. If you want to pick one of these up, again, you have to wait about 10 more hours. I'm sure if you're watching the replay now that it's already out. It does say sold out, but that is a falsehood. That is a deception. It will be there in 10 hours. That's fun text. Experience pure joy in your leisure moments with the Anbernic RG Nano. Exquisite Ultra Mini gaming console supports lossless music. Lossless. Clock functions. Oh, we got to look at that. PS1 and earlier games. 64 megabytes of DDR2 RAM. You have 1.2 gigahertz ARM Cortex CPU, 1.54-inch IPS full fit laminated display, 240 by 240 pixels. Aha! So it has a 1-to-1 aspect ratio like the Retro Pixel Pocket, meaning Pico 8, if we could get it on here, would look outstanding. Very nice. Aluminum alloy CNC process on the shell. Okay. FLAC all day long. God, there's so much music I want to show you guys that gets me excited to listen on this. But again, we got to pick royalty-free music, our buddy Jim's music, or I guess I could share my music. Can't get over how fun this case is. This is like the first time they haven't done just a kind of a boring black or gray case. I like the feel of it too. So if we do just some first impressions before turning it on, man, it's tiny, you know? I mean, this is going to be Cramp City pretty quick, but this is going to be aimed for your 5-minute, 10-minute play sessions. It's probably not something that you want to do as your daily driver necessarily. You never know. I don't know. I can't judge everybody. We cannot judge. And the D-pad does have good pivot and it feels good. It is teeny tiny. The face buttons are very, very small, but they have actually good travel and they feel good. It feels like the same sort of rubber membrane on the 405M, but just miniaturized. See if do I have battery in my caliper this time? just how small are these things? Aha! I replaced the battery. I am a responsible adult. I don't think, can we get smaller than that? Let's see. There we go. .89. D-pad, it's a little bit less. Let's see. .9. .9. Okay, those are tiny, tiny buttons. Let's take a look at the shoulder here. You'll have to excuse me. I have a little bit of a cold today. 5.55 on that one. 5.58. Hey, you got it, man. Now, I also heard this thing gets hot. So we're going to pull out a heat gun. I don't feel like that's an accurate reading at all. I don't think so. Kyle, take care of yourself. I know. I gotta take my own advice, man. Okay, well, it's in Fahrenheit, so we should be good. We'll see. Yeah, it's teeny tiny. Let's turn it on. There's a power button on the side, micro SD card slot, speaker on the bottom. This is a grill. This isn't actually a speaker, by the way, so that's just for aesthetics. USB-C on the top that has some light-up rings, and you got your keychain down there. Yeah, we'll see what ambient temp is. It is tiny, and being at $60, it's probably just out of impulse buy range by about $10, but still, I mean, it's so gosh darn cute. I mean, I know, I can I say that? I mean, that's how I feel. Just, does that override a lot for people? Probably not. Okay, so it does have a clock here. It says start to enter the system, start to set the time. Okay, I guess maybe we hold start to set the time. Nope. So by default, it drops you into OpenDingux here. G2ME menu, something like that. Yeah, let's check the temperature on this. Good call. iPod chip, nano temp, the same as Stubbs' forehead. Probably. Let's see. Let's get a reading. They said never to point a laser at yourself. Can you guys tell? Nope, that definitely went in my eye. No, we're not going to do that again. GP2X. My eyeball was 86 degrees, by the way. That can't be right. It doesn't feel 84 degrees. It is warm in here today, though. So yeah, we get dropped in this menu here. Let's hop right into some Gameboy. Mega Man. Let's take a listen to the speakers. So there's a button on the side here that acts as function if you press it once and turn the brightness down so it's a little better to see on camera. Oh, that's tough to see. Let's see. Let's full screen this. I mean, it looks really good. The screen looks really crisp, and the speaker doesn't sound bad at all. Oh, no. All right, so function key on the right. And so we have brightness, volume, save, load, aspect ratio. So by default, it wants to stretch. You also have scaled and exit game. So we're going to say, yes, we want to exit. And let's take a look at the other front end. So you've all seen this front end if you've used the RG350 series. I mean, really any of the older handhelds in the first couple of years of this big handheld evolution that we saw in the scene. So this is pretty meat and potatoes. You have your systems, you have your apps, you have your media. There's the music player, which I guess is in Need for Speed folder for some reason. Music. Hotel California. Are we ready for that? Time to demonetize. Yeah, videos would be a cool use case on this too. Oh, and it has a picture? Okay, I don't want to play more than 4 seconds of this. So I'm going to pop in my headphones. The Eagles. No Wi-Fi, Kyle. Yeah, no Wi-Fi. Let's try that again. Since it's USB powered, I think you need to... Oh, there it is. Yep. Now it's playing through my headset. Just pretend you're listening to the Eagles. Here you go. Sounds good, though. Okay. Let's get it on. Let's get it on live stream. Playing RG Nano. Listen to this funky background music. Okay. Seriously, though, let's move over to the other front end. So if we press the function button while in the main menu, you can go to volume, brightness, Set launcher to RetroFE, and that's what we want there, or shut down. No facial hair, what is up? Yeah, Jeff. Old Russ Crandall got me good on this one. He said if I could convince him to buy the chicken McNugget before yesterday, he'd shave his beard. Otherwise, I had to shave mine. I tried. I almost tricked him. I almost tricked him into buying this. I came to his DMs and I said, hey, you want to buy some Game Boy games for your new Game Boy addiction? He said, yeah, I do. I said, cool. I got 3. I got Rage Fighter, F1 Race, and Alfred Chicken. And he said, how much? And I said, $23.66. And he's like, cool, sounds good. And I'm like, really? $23.66? Alfred Chicken? Nothing? He was going to buy it. I was going to get Russ to shave his beard, but I felt bad. And so I gave myself up and I said, I almost tricked you, sir. I'm not going to take your money. And besides, I don't really have Alfred Chicken for Game Boy, but I do have the other 2 games, but I'm keeping those for my collection because they're like childhood nostalgic favorites. So I woke up this morning. I woke up yesterday morning. I got the old beard trimmer out. I just went bzzz. See, no more hair. And today I woke up like this. Everyone's screaming, freaking out. The kids don't know what to do. And now I'm bald, Dad. My face does feel naked and alone and afraid. That's all I have to say about that. Alfred Chicken, the game that stopped the Game Frog Dude from being finished and released. Yeah, I think so. I have the face of a 24-year-old Gen Zer. I don't know. Okay, so here's the clock. I don't know how to set that yet. But RetroFE is way better looking than the old outdated menu. And check this out. So you go to function, you go down, set your theme. We can do Marble Wave. Let's see what Marble Wave is. Ooh, very fancy. Yeah, I'll bring your Cheetos up in a minute. Okay, now. All right. Sorry, my house guest is up there causing havoc. Strange smells coming from the attic. Let's see what Nebula is. Oh, I like that one. Look at that. Looks great. Hey, congrats to your cousin. Just got married. That's cool, man. Way too small. What are you talking about? Look, you could fit this whole handheld in your mouth. Pretty good mouthfeel. The vent smell doesn't smell like metal. No, it kind of smells like I don't know, like an amber. If amber was a smell. Not the person. If there's people out there, but I mean the hue. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you could throw this in your pocket. Let's take a look. Let's do a pocket test. going to have to do a... Let's see. I mean, yeah, you could fit that in your pocket, plus your favorite gnome, if you wanted. This is Buddha Gnome. He's my buddy. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You guys got any questions? This is going to be a bit more of a casual stream. Since we kind of know what it can do, we're still going to do a lot of gameplay, but I kind of want to just answer questions if you guys want to test any particular games, just anything really, within reason. Drop test? Okay. Okay, drop test. Ha! You thought I was going to do it? No. Nice try. Fooling me like that. I don't think so. Not in my house. Look at that screen, though. That is a crisp IPS display. That does look nice. I want to do something crazy. I want to play Medal of Honor. They have that on there? Of course they do. I was playing with this earlier before I unboxed it. I know it's on here. Super Mario 3? Yeah, man. We're going to do Super Mario 3. We're going to do Super Mario 3 all day. Metal Gear 1 and 2? Yeah, let me star that for later. That sounds good. We can do those. We can do that. I'm going to go back and look through the comments really quick just to see if I missed any big questions. Talk amongst yourselves. Listen to some funky jams. Let's change up the music a little bit. What do we got here? Read in the comments. Playing with RG Nano. Will this be able to emulate PS3? No, it ain't. It won't do that. Unfortunately, it won't. That won't be happening. Read in the comments for anything I might have missed. I'm happy for this thing to exist. What comes first, the chicken or the nano? No. The gnome always comes first. That's the rule. Do you like the Arcade 2023? I do, and I like the revision even more. Please put your nugget away. Oh, no. Supply versus demand. Yeah, so let me turn down this ridiculous music 1 second. It's taking me back to 2012. Supply versus demand for the Nano. I mean, I think they're going to meet demand. Anbernic always does. In fact, they usually have an excess and they have things on sales. For instance, there's a sale going on right now on their website. Actually, yeah. Sorry, Powkitties started right now. And Anbernics, okay. And Miyoos, and Retroids, and pretty much every other Chinese company is doing the 618 sale. So I should have some links in our description for that as well, along with this Nano, if you're interested in getting this. This, I believe, is not part of the sale, but it is on a first 48-hour sale. So first 48 hours, $59.99. After that, it goes up a little bit, $65.99 plus shipping. So now we are 9 hours, 43 minutes, and 25 seconds away from the Nano. I wanted to show Medal of Honor because this music isn't appropriate for this game. Stubbs loves Powkitty. N64. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that today, but I mean, there's a port, right? We could get the port working. I bet that'd be pretty cool. Medal of Honor is a little bit dark on here. Yeah. You guys having a good night tonight? What's going on in your neck of the woods? This thing is not uncomfortable to play an FPS, and this is why I wanted to show this, is because strafing in Medal of Honor is actually a decent reach for me, and I don't have to, you know, stretch like I'm playing the Win 600 or something like that. Like, it's right there. So I'm finding Medal of Honor in particularly fun on this thing. And I always want to just play PS1 games on the FunKey OS software. For some reason, I always want to play just PS1. I know it looks good for Gameboy and all that, but it's just so ridiculous to me that I'm playing PlayStation in a 1-inch handheld. It's just crazy, and it's like working pretty well. Not every game is going to run full speed. I know Tekken 3 doesn't. Take my grenade. What? No, you take it. No, you die first. No, you die first. Hey, don't throw that back to me. I don't want that. No takesies, backsies. All right. Oh, God. What's the cost for it? Yeah, so $60. And, yep, so you get this. I don't know if the case comes with these by default. It depends on the configuration, maybe. Just look at the description when you're buying it. It does come with the headphone adapter, which is great to connect in some headphones like these ones. And USB-C cable. Does not come with the chicken lanyard, so docking the point there, of course, obviously. Now, are there any important hotkeys that I've missed? Volume plus, volume down, brightness. Okay, so you can do select. Here, you probably can't see that. You can do select key plus A for volume up, select key plus Y for volume down, and you have a brightness up, brightness down hotkey, a call-out menu, a cache. I'm not sure what that does. Aspect ratio, zoom out, zoom in, power on, power off, show system statistics, select L and R. I did not know that. And then we have some music key functions. So we'll take a look at the music browser a little bit more in a little bit. So select left and right. Getting system stats. You know what? I'll get you a system stat. What's the temperature? 91 degrees. That's crazy. Fahrenheit, that is. That can't be right. And it's getting a little bit warm. That's the problem with metal. It's going to get a little warm. 91 degrees. Okay. Can I play Neo Geo? Now, mind you, the readings on this I don't think are correct. Like, look at it. Look at my hand. That can't be right. Everything can't be 90 degrees. Chalk the temperatures up to me not knowing how the hell to use this. Because, it feels a little warm, but it doesn't feel hot. It does not feel 90 degrees hot. Resident Evil 3, sure. Yeah, let me add that to the list. Thank you, thank you. Neo Geo. Yeah, did I get Neo Geo? Yep, I'm going to add that. If they have it on here. So, okay, that's cool. So you can see if you do select plus left and right, the CPU's at 77%, RAM's at 77%, swaps at 5%. It's hard to read, I'm sure. Is the screen the size of the Game Gear micro screens? Well, it's the size of the Q36, so just about. This does feel like it's running full speed, though. But this will be the upper limit. Okay, so let's quit out of here. Oh, I took a screenshot. Right, select. Oh no, what am I? What's now? I'm zooming out. Oh, that's a tough one. Look at this. Select plus right. Let's test saving a game. See how fast that takes. That's saved. And let's turn the brightness down again. Exit the game. I'm old, headed to bed. All right, Leon, take her easy. I like the carousel here for this theme. Ooh, a pixel. Maybe like a stubborn pixel? Yeah, that's kind of a fun one. Retro room covers. What is that? What does that look like? Oh, no. I don't know what I've done. Hey, that looks like the FunKey OS that I'm used to. Game Boy Advance? Don't mind if I do. Pokemon. So these are all the games that come on it, by the way, by default. Sure, let's do Rayman. Does not come with a screen protector, surprisingly. This is one of the first Anbernic devices that has not shipped with a screen protector. Yeah, we'll take a look at and see if it's in there. There is an SD card slot. Right there. Again, the speaker sounds good. Turn the brightness again for the camera. I'm not capturing the crispness very well. Let's see. Does it come with Tetris? We're going to find out. No Bluetooth, no. Yeah, this is 100% playable. This is great GBA right now. It is stretched vertically, so realize that. Okay, so let's see what systems we got in here. So we have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo NES, Super Nintendo, Game Gear, Master System, Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, Lynx. Oh, I'm doing that off camera. Sorry, guys. Let's start over again. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, Super NES, Game Gear, Master System, Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, Lynx, Neo Geo Pocket, nay, there we go, Wonder Swan, PlayStation 1, and that's it. So I guess we can do Neo Geo Pocket, Kyle. They have Sonic Advance on here, or Sonic, what is it, Sonic Pocket? Yeah, Sonic Pocket. This is a good one. We're going to have to do Tetris. We're going to have to do Tetris. Boom, boom, boom. It's fun. What Mario games? I don't know. Let's find out. Let me save my game. I'm having too much fun on this right now. So there was Neo Geo Pocket. Okay. Let's take a look at these games. So we also have Wonder Swan. For PS1, we have Castlevania, Tekken 3, Resident Evil 3, Capcom SNK, Crash 2, Crash 3, Bloody Roar, Xenogears, Ridge Racer, R4, Rayman 2, Pac-Man World, Need for Speed 3, nice, Medal of Honor, Clayman 2, GTA 2, FF Tactics, no, oh, Dragon Ball, Hercules, no Twisted Metal. Sometimes they include Twisted Metal on these Mario-specific games, though. I mean, here's Wario, all the Mega Mans, Cat Trap, Aliens 3. Need some funky tunes here. Gonna need some funky jams. Kirby's Dream Land. Ooh, Metroid 2 Return to Samus. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, this thing, I gotta say, this is easily my favorite of these micros now. At least out of the Q36 and the FunKey S. This is just more accessible. It calls to me a bit more. I like this in a vertical form factor, and I didn't think I would love it, but it lets me rest my fingers in a comfortable spot for L and R, so that kind of helps. My back fingers just don't know what to do, so can we take a look at the back here? I guess you could interlock like this, or you could do like that. That's how I tend to play. You also have this counterweight here, which can act as a pendulum to hypnotize. You are feeling very Anbernic-y. Oh, and we have a close-up on my arm hair over there. That's cool. Spider-Man, Street Fighter. All right, what about for the Game Boy Color? Vertical top-down shooters. Yeah, this is a great aspect ratio for those shmups. Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi, sir, unfortunately. Is the firmware on the SD card? Yes, I believe that's the case. Why don't we just take a look? Take a look what's on. What kind of SD card do we have here? This is a standard, what do we get? 128 gigabytes for this. Yeah, 128 gigs of storage. You could put the whole, or a large chunk of PS1 CHD ROMs on here, that's for sure. Maybe not all the 4-disc games, but that's a generous amount of storage for this, so not bad. How you doing, Mr. Gnome? Just sitting here being his Buddha self. Okay, let's turn it back on. Yeah, so it should take up to 256. I really don't know what the clock's all about. It says start, enter the system, start, set the time. So I guess maybe I hold start. I'll never get that. I'm sure you can set that clock somewhere if you're determined. Okay, I think we are on Game Boy Color looking for Mario games, right? So they have some without scraped box art yet. So there's more than what I'm just reporting on right now. We have Winnie the Pooh. Do we have Tetris? We need to know. Vigilante 8. Tea Time. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, yes. Sweet. Tiny Toons, we're getting there. T-E. Tetris. No, Tetris. Really? You're going to do me like that then? My goodness. Yeah, so I know it says they're sold out, but they are not sold out. They're not on sale yet. So they will be on sale if you scroll down in 9 hours, 24 minutes, and 19 seconds. I got my shill hat on. Oh man, there are a lot of Game Boy Color games, more than are necessary. Yeah, we're gonna look for Tetris in another system though, including Game Boy Original real quick. Can't believe this. They're holding back on the Mario. I get it, but That's crazy. This is supposed to be a miniature Game Boy. Tetris? Tennis? Terminator? Tesserae? Tintin? No, Tetris. All right, we're going to give up on the dream, guys. We're still on the lookout for what Mario games are on here. Last one I'm going to check, NES and Super NES. We have Contra. Should we do like a Contra D-pad test? Someone needs to teach me how to do that. Can we do it on this D-pad? It's a pretty tiny D-pad. Pokemon Green for NES. Okay. We're trying. We're trying. Adventures of Lolo. Super NES. Zoop. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Let's just play that. Let's just start there. Can it play PlayStation 1? You bet. You betcha. You betcha. Now, it won't play Tekken 3 at full speed or Bloody Roar 2 at full speed, but a good chunk of the library should be perfectly playable. So here's some SNES, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Very good. So I don't see Mario's. Let's just take a quick look in Super Nintendo. It's our last hope for Mario. Can I... Okay, L and R is like fast forward through here. Good. No Mario games. You're going to have to provide your own. Bummer. Sorry. We can do some Mega Man, though. Capcom. Oh, Mega Man X. Yes. Yeah, it does have save states. So you access save states with the function button. And save right there. Let's see. Are you sure? Yep. Yeah, if it has Donkey Kong, that'd be great. I think it doesn't have many of the first-party Nintendo games on here. Out of probably fear. But still. Yeah, it looks kind of curved, huh? Doesn't it? But it's flat, as far as I can tell. It's not picking up my fingerprints, which is really nice. And it's not getting hot. It's getting warm, but it's not getting hot. How many thumbs wide? Of my thumbs, probably only 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3 thumbs high by two thumbs wide. Hey, for any newbies out there watching the stream who haven't stopped by the channel much, subscribe for more. Click the little button. It helps the channel. We'll do more live streams. If you're looking to support the channel and you've been liking what we've been doing, we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/retrohandhelds, as well as a Discord server where we play lots of games, get into shenanigans, and bicker about handheld specifications for hours on end, to our great delight. And if you're tired of my RH shilling, well, please accept my shortcomings. This actually isn't that hard to play, even with my giant thumbs. I thought it would be a bit tougher to play platformers, but I'm surprised. I could probably play this for a good 30 minutes before just needing to go rest my eyes because the screen's so small. Well, I've been playing on this for an hour, so I guess I could play on it for an hour. Can you shut off the screen for pause? Let's hold it down. 1, 2, 3. Can we do that? I feel like, let's look at the instructions together. For sure, retro fun tech anytime. Okay, power on off. Statistics. Yeah, I don't see a sleep function. Maybe in custom firmware. Maybe. But you can turn it off and it boots up pretty quick. I don't know what cash means. Like cash money? Does it give you cash money? 1877 cash now? Let's see. Up. Oh, it screenshots. Cash means it's screenshotting. Right. Let me have some H2O. Think about that for a second. I like the box design. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but I like the... It's like a pretty... It's a very pretty box. A little bit of texture right there. Someone said they recently add more hops to it. I don't know. I'll stop quoting movies from 2008. Sorry. Okay, so sexy as hell. Yes. Imagine a version 2. Let's add Wi-Fi. Yes. Always read the manual before playing. Absolutely. It's my money and I want it now. Oh no, it's stuck in my head now. Yeah, you have to power it off. Definitely. Battery life. Well, I mean, let's see where we're at with battery life. It's still working, so I guess it plays at least an hour. I know the FunKey S would turn off within about an hour, so we're probably due to have battery die soon-ish. Let's try Street Fighter. Yeah, let me start that. I need to queue up some of these games you guys have been requesting. At least the ones that are on here. Sorry that we can't do Mario 3 dub. And I don't think we're doing Tetris. So there's a point in favor of the McNugget. Yeah, apparently, okay. Awesome, Mega Fan. Thank you. Apparently it's about 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours. Did I lose the bet to Russ? Yes, I did. That's why my face is shaved. Get him to get the McNugget? Is that why you shaved the beard? Yes. Yes, I lost miserably. Historic significance. It's not the first time I've shaved for another man. Wait. Ah. Can't see. I can't see. It's too tiny. Oh, God. Everything's happening. We're just going to quit while we're ahead. Can barely fit my 2 thumbs on it. I have big thumbs, mind you. But yes, you can speedrun simple games while baked on it while outside. It's exactly right. That's the point. There you go. What else we got on Super Nintendo? Someone was saying Street Fighter. And by someone, I mean Rafael. Yes. Let's see if we have some Street Fighter on here. I hope that we do. We have some Kirby, so we do have some first-party Nintendo and some Legend of Zelda. Aha. Beautiful. Lovely. Mortal Kombat. Did they not put Street Fighter on here? Oh, come on. We have Mega Man Soccer, but not Street Fighter. Where are we at as a society where we don't include Street Fighter and we include Mega Man Soccer, which is a way better game in my opinion? Don't shoot the opinionator here. Sorry, no Street Fighter. Maybe it's for a different system. We'll look, but oh, Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah, Street Fighter Alpha 2. Nintendo will have you ended. I have no doubt. I will tell you about one issue I ran into, though. This was a strange one. For some reason, if you plug in the adapter and then you plug in headphones to it, when you're playing only on the Game Boy emulator, just Game Boy and Game Boy Color, it has a weird audio stutter that starts happening. But if you pull the headphones out, it fixes the issue. So I don't know if it's the cord, if it's the technology. I don't know if it's like I don't know what it is, something in the software, but it's only for that emulator. Everything else, music, the other emulators, the menu, everything sounds normal. So that was just one. That's the one glitch I've come across so far. And it's hard to show that on camera since I hear it in my headphones, but hopefully that's something we can fix in the software. And maybe it's an issue that is on the other FunKey, the FunKey S or the Q36. Yeah, it is better than I expected as well. I'm having fun with it. No, it's not perfect pixels, Psycho. It's actually stretched. So by default, it's stretched. So yeah, we could set it perfect if we want. But in a 1-to-1 aspect ratio, for me, I like seeing it full screen. But we can change the settings. So you can access settings if you hit the function there. And look, it won't get lost. You can just put it around your pinky. Gameboy looking clone years ago. I was able to buy a charger and better batteries for it. Likely this too. You never know. Clone being the sup. Oh, the sup. Yeah. We have a few of those around the house. Not bad for $5, gotta say. I almost have to play with my fingers if I want to get exact buttons, because again, I have a big old thumb there. Easy to match my big old McNugget. Temp 94. That means it's getting warm. Doesn't feel like it's 93 degrees though. This is far superior to sup. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, all right, so let's get out of here. If you wanted to change the aspect ratio, yes, here's where you do it. So we can change it to cropped, stretched. So if we do cropped, now it should be pixel perfect. But you're going to get bezels. So kind of a trade-off. It's going to make the game even smaller. So I am good with it stretched for this handheld. So small anyways, I guess it's tough to tell. Okay, let's exit the game. We're going to wrap the stream up in about 5 minutes here. Resident Evil 3. Let's see if they have that here. So let's look at PlayStation. Oh, yeah, they do. All right, we'll try Resident Evil 3. Metal Gear 1 and 2. We'll see if they have them. And we did Neo Geo, so I think that'll cover us. Do you feel like a giant, sir? I do. I feel larger than life right now. It's so tiny. It's so little. It's bigger than a Thumbie, though, I gotta say. You know, Thumbie's right about that big. So this is at least double. This is at least double the Thumbie size. Yeah, the SD card is a big draw, I feel like. There's a lot of potential there. Things that you could do with this, experiments. Not only that, but I mean, if you've used a FunKey S or been involved in the FunKey community, you know that there's a number of DIY projects you could do with this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun, guys. I like this one. It's a nice departure for Anbernic. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of their handhelds can be fun. They can be pricey. The 35XX is that nice budget meets price, meets performance. But this is something different. This kind of feels like it was made with just a little bit of love. And I can feel that almost. You know what I mean? I remember feeling this feeling when I got the RP2 Plus for the first time. You know, that feeling where it's like, okay, obviously somebody put some thought into this. Somebody had a passion. Okay, somebody had a passion and they went out there, they pitched it, and they got it made. That feels like what this is. Yes, it's a clone. Yes, it's to make money for them. But somewhere in the chain, there's some passion going on for this one. It feels right. Nothing is sticking out at me of like, oh my God, why, you know? And it's a nice one. The D-pad is usable. The face buttons are usable. It's so dang cute. The buttons. Look at this. Resident Evil. We're about to play Resident Evil on this. I'm gonna have to replace the Diablo screenshot in our thumbnail with Resident Evil now. Yeah, it always makes me feel good when I get a handheld that you can tell some love went into it, which isn't a lot of them, believe it or not. A lot of them are made just to make money for the companies. They aren't even gamers most of the time. So it's nice to see a little bit of passion into it. I mean, a little bit went into the McNugget too. Look at the fun stickers they included with it. But there's a slew of handhelds where maybe that wasn't the first thing in their head. But like RP2 Plus, Retroid Pocket 2 Plus, yeah, this was another one. I got it for the first time, and I was like, this was made with joy in someone's heart. And then they're like, how do I monetize the joy? And they did a good job. This is probably one of my all-time favorites. Pow Kitty. Now. Pow Kitty recently has had a loser and had a winner. So RK 2023, excellent. And the X28 apparently is excellent. I haven't used it yet. X55. I dare you to read the text. Oh, in the game? Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. Turn the brightness up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, get off me. This is a difficult game to play on this. This is stressful. I don't like this. Make it stop. The zombies are eating me. Looks crisp as hell, though. So do I. Get out of here, zombie. Ah. Run. Run. Get over the barrier. Get yourself down there. Ah, they're all after me. Oh, which way do I go? Get through the door. Come on. You got this. Okay. We're through the door, everybody. I don't know why I didn't compare this against the two best verticals on the market right now. Miyoo Mini Plus. Of course, the Miyoo Mini would be like right there if I had one. But the Miyoo Mini Plus and the RG35XX. I mean, this is the most comfortable of the three right off the bat. I can tell you that. The Miyoo Mini is a little more pocketable, but not as ergonomic. It's a little smaller, as you can see. This is a big step down from both of those. Yeah, so. Literally looks unplayable. Would be a cool keychain piece just for laughs. But yeah. I could work with this dude's micro. Yeah. This game probably isn't the ideal game to play on this, by the way. We're just going to turn this off. That's just not even fun. But something like maybe Crash Bandicoot. Its size is incredible. That's right. Puzzlers while on the bus. Exactly right. Or, you know what? RPGs. All right. Role-playing games on this are going to be great because you can kind of one-hand that. No one's going to bat an eye. I mean, it's you can literally hide this and no one will know you're playing a game. You can hide it within your palm. See? That's just a hand. I'm not playing a game down there. Tricked you. Look. False. I am playing a game. I don't have a trim UI on me right now, unfortunately. I don't collect the micros. Although I might keep this one in the end. This is like the one micro so far where I could actually use. The metal is nice, yeah. You can just keep it wrapped around your pinky. Can you fast forward, I wonder? No. Apparently there's a playlist browser too for your music. I'll have to get into that in a different video. I got to get out of here, guys. But my prison friends want one. Well, cool. You could hide this in a lot of different places. Did I hit all the games people wanted to see? Metal Gear 1 and 2, that's the other one. Okay, let's see. We should do an NES game though. That's a good call. So far we haven't been hitting any stutter, by the way, performance-wise. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one here. We can do some Qbert. How about some Qbert? Almost like Metal Gear. I think it's like a prequel. Yeah. Ah! This is too small to play this on. Arcade games are going to be tough, I feel like. That's going to be tough to get that. I wouldn't play games where you need a lot of skills or agility. Something a little bit more relaxed is going to be the cream of the crop for this one. Can I show you one game? Okay, let's do one shmup, and then I want to show you one game that's probably going to crash its performance. So let's do a shmuppy shmup. What's a good one? Maybe like Magical Chase. I think that's a shmup. I don't know if it's a vertical shmup, but it's... It counts. We're shmupping. Take my money. Oh, yeah. Breath of the Wild. No Breath of the Wild. No. This is dumb. Well, maybe. I can't really argue the point. Okay, so I can tell you that Tekken 3 is going to be problematic. Is the sound too loud? Yeah, it gets nice and loud if you want it to be. And there's your slowdown. Got him. Would you show Gameboy? We don't have any first-party Mario games on here that they sent. But sure, for the last game, yeah, we could do Tekken on GBA. That's true. Real quick, guys. I really got to go, though. Real quick. GBA. Tekken Advance. We will look at a regular Game Boy game. Earlier, I played Mega Man 1 on here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this works well. Hey, bingo, bingo, bongo, bingo. Okay, let's get out of there. Okay, now, last game we are going to do is let's do Game Boy Color. It's the only one we haven't done. Dragon Warrior. No, it's going to take too long to get into. Bionic Commando, yes. Boom. Okay. Let's leave it there for tonight. So, everybody, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Let's get the music going. What do you think of the RG Nano? Is this one you're going to pick up? It's going to be on sale in 8 hours and 50 minutes in the link in our description. Pick one up if you enjoyed it. If you like the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to our wonderful and beautiful patrons. Peace. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subbing. And this has been Stubbs with Retro Handhelds. Take care of your hands. Take care of your handhelds, everybody. All of them. And take care of each other. We'll see you on the next. Thank you.